The Zips 8-4-1, 2-0 in MAC play. 3 straight wins for Jared Embick's squad. Western Michigan 7-4-3, 1-0-1 in the MAC. A win at home against Northern Illinois, and then a tie at Buffalo to start off MAC play in mid-October. A 2-2 tie that Chad Wiseman, the head coach of the Broncos, said his team wasn't too happy about that result. Look, there's only 6 teams in the MAC. You play 5 MAC games. All these points are very valuable.
Yeah, every game is like a championship game. Just a single match can dictate who holds the tournament, and that's really important for teams that their only chance to get into the NCAA tournament is winning the MAC title.
Ball rolls out on the end line and a goal kick upcoming for Jake Fenleston. You alluded to the fact that each match could determine who hosts the tournament and who wins the regular season title. Well, going back to last year, on November 9th, as Western Michigan pressures Fenleston and he kicks it out on the near side. You guys pulled out a 2-1 victory in double overtime to wrap up the regular season after Robbie Dershank scored the goal in the 104th minute. And then you guys wound up hosting the MAC tournament and won the tournament to earn the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament as Western Michigan controls at midfield and resets. Here's Drew Shepard. But like we talked about earlier, you said that the field there seems smaller and bumpier, and then you play here, you're used to it, it's bigger, you have the rowdies here, and that makes a huge difference.
That makes a huge difference. Also, our last MAC regular season game over there, they just needed a tie to win the tournament, so they had advantage with a bumpy field. We couldn't really play. They just needed to sit back, get a tie and win the tournament, so we have to go out there and really dig in deep. And Robbie Dershan gladly found that goal, which was really close. We were all scared.
Yeah, so there was a lot of pressure on you guys to score that goal and earn the 3 points as opposed to settling for the 1, and you guys got it done. 26th minute, we got a scoreless soccer match, Akron and Western Michigan. Fenleston boots it deep down the far side, out in front of the Western Michigan bench. Not much action in terms of shots, just 2 for the Zips, none on goal. 2 shots for the Broncos, 1 of them on goal. Akron scored 6 goals in 2 matches last week, both wins against Michigan and West Virginia. But the offense hasn't gotten going yet. 8 days off for the Zips after that most recent win against West Virginia, and 7 days off for the Broncos after their most recent win at home against Northern Illinois. Ball rolls past Holthusen and goes out around the midfield line. Akron averaging 1.6 goals a match and giving up just 0.82 goals a match. And like we discussed before, a lot of that has to do with the back 4 led by Andrew Souders, Brad Ruhock, Bryce Cregan inside, Abdul Salam. But how about Jake Fenleston? He's been so impressive in goal for this Akron team.
Yeah, he's been a solid presence in the back, helping organize the back, and that's what we need. A confidence player in the back, and that's what we have right now.
5 shutouts for Fenleston this season. 4 of them have come at home, and then 1 on the road to start MAC play at Bowling Green. 27th minute, no score. Here's Seppi in the offensive third. The junior paddles to the middle. It's Soto, 30 yards out, rips a shot, just goes wide. Victor Soto was bidding for the game's first goal. It just missed the upper left corner.
Their second corner kick of the match.
The ball was deflected out though. So a corner kick for Akron. Big chance to add the game's first goal here.
Corner kick for the Zips.
And one of the captains, Adam Najim, to take the corner. Kick towards the middle. Here's Schultz. Shot fired wide left. Sean Seppi couldn't find the goal.
Sean Seppi shot wide of goal. Goal kick for
Couple
the Broncos.
good opportunities for Akron there. First, Victor Soto misfired from 30 yards out. Then the corner kick by Adam Najim. Sean Seppi had another good look on goal, but just couldn't put it on net. 28th minute, no score, Akron and Western Michigan. The Zips trying to remain in first place in the MAC, and they will at least stay in first with a win or a tie. Akron has 6 points in MAC play, Western Michigan with 4. Here's Souders on the near side. Boots it deep down the middle. Seppi in pursuit. But he's held off there by Connor Ferguson. Akron's controlled possession for most of this match, but just hasn't been able to get anything going in the offensive third. What do you think it is so far? Maybe a little rust, trying to get things going after a layoff?
No, I just think Western Michigan is setting up a block when they defend, 4 defenders, 5 midfielders, and they sit back deep, so it's hard to break down. But as you can see now, they're pressing a little bit more.
Western Michigan steals the ball. The Broncos controlling the offensive third. Up to the top of the box. Here's a cross blocked away. Good defense by Brad Ruhak, who was all over that. 30th minute, no score. The ball trickles towards the near sideline and rolls out. Why do you think Western Michigan is opting to go with more players in the back?
I think they'll be happy with a tie for a result here at home. And I mean, I think they're just trying to pounce on a set piece. Corner kick, a free kick.
Just trying to find the right opportunity and take advantage of it, I guess is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think they're trying to get a goal from the run of play. They're opting more for a set play.
Akron controls in its own territory. Here's Brad Ruhak, the Copley High School grad. He shovels to the left side for Bryce Cregan. Western Michigan, like you alluded to a little while ago, starting to bring a little bit more pressure as Akron resets in its own territory. Through ball on the right side. Holthusen races after it, but it rolls to Drew Shepard. The redshirt freshman goalkeeper receiving the start, 1-1-1 this season, a .99 goals against average. 5th game for Shepard, 3rd time starting. Fight for the ball in the middle of the field, it's Holthusen. Western Michigan steals it away. Through ball on the left side. Abdul Salam wins the battle for the 50-50 ball. Here's Soto. He loses the ball. Chance for Western Michigan. 18 yards out. And it goes in. A goal for the Broncos. Western Michigan takes a 1-0 lead in the 31st minute. Like you talked about, Reynaldo, the Broncos had more guys in the back and were going to wait to pounce for their opportunity, and they took advantage of a Victor Soto pass that went into the Broncos, and Western Michigan cashes in.
Yeah, that's a hard ball to give away. As soon as we're starting to build up, the team's starting to open up. They get it right up our gut. We're disorganized in the back,
Western Michigan Broncos by number 18, Nick Wysong.
Nick Wysong with the goal.
Substitution for
It's the
Akron,
4th goal of the
number
season
15,
for the junior.
Jesse Garcia.